Your blade strikes through the air. You slam into the target. The orc cries, "Oh, mercy, mercy," and it collapses to the ground. What are you doing? Where are my controllers? What the hell is going on? Well, this is the next level in role-playing, and you don't want to miss out this Kickstarter. Check it out. Right, welcome Tom and Kang to the show, this ad hoc show, where we talk about something very, very, very exciting. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us. Yes.
Okay, so Dungeon Full Dive. What is it in a nutshell?
In one sentence, make your tabletop worlds real.
Exactly. Make your top worlds real. And how do we do that?
So Dungeon Full Dive is a software that will give you the ability to use, first of all the tools that you would normally use when you play tabletop, like give you dices, give you miniatures, give you a battle map. But on top of that, we have the additional tools that we want to give you, so to bring it to the next level, basically. So you can actually play as your character. It's not more just using two-dimensional tokens or your miniature, but you have this character you can control. If you have a VR headset, you can use hand tracking and, of course, head tracking. And then you not only describe that you're playing this knight, but you will look like him. And the GM can transform into every NPC that you want to meet. And one very cool aspect is, of course, you place the miniature, you press a button, you switch into the miniature, and you can walk around inside the battle map.
Okay. Tom, how and why did you get involved in this?
Well, originally, Kang came up with the idea of involving VR in tabletop games. We play together in tabletop for a while. Kang has also been playing in my campaign. I've been playing in Kang's campaign. And one day we just basically he came up to me and had this great idea, which he was really dreaming about, and somehow managed to convince me. And since I'm kind of game development interest and programming interest, I think it was a good fit. And then we threw something together, which is basically now a Kickstarter, and we're going to develop something cool out of it, I think.
Absolutely. And you're both software developers, is that right? Is that your background?
Yes. We actually graduated together with our software developer academic background.
Fantastic. Okay, so the goal is to put people into this platform, and you're seeing the video trailer that they put together for the Kickstarter now. The goal is to put people into their tables and that sort of thing. How easy is it going to be to use? Because I have certain VTTs, because this is kind of what it is. It's a virtual tabletop, but it is actually a virtual tabletop. Some of the ones that I have used in the past, I don't even know how to use. I'm currently using Foundry VTT because I think it's the easiest of the bunch. But I have even used Tabletop Simulator, and the only thing I know on that is how to flip the table. How easy is it going to be to use DFD?
Right. So I've also played a little bit with Tabletop Simulator, and it's a great tool, but it's not optimized for tabletop role playing, right? So I always installed some mods or something, and then it kind of worked. But DFD is tabletop first, or tabletop RPG only, basically. And we really want to bring the user experience to a good level that you can do everything intuitively. So, of course, picking up dice is having the character sheet as actual items, and then it's just like you would do it in real life, but you can do it in virtual. And then on top of that, we have the other elements that we would be then like switching into the miniature and stuff like that. But it's, from my opinion, it's quite intuitive.
I shall haunt you if it isn't. In terms of customization, tell me, what are we looking at? Are we looking at lots of, we can make our own character? Can we change hairstyles? Can we change clothing? Can we adapt and grow the character over time? Is that what you guys are envisaging?
Yes. So a big thing is always when you play tabletop, you want to be your character, not just some generic character, but it's your character. So character customization is really important to us. I think for the beta, we would start with basic customization, hairstyles, stuff like that. And then we would gradually bring that to the next level until we're happy.
Yeah. And maybe also another topic there, not only we want to give the users the customization options, but something that we focus on as well is the ability to import their own characters or their own miniatures or their own battle maps. And what we want to make possible is to encompass this into our virtual tabletop experience.
Absolutely fantastic. Okay, and so then when will it be ready? The big question.
Right. So the plan would be this fall we want to release into a beta so that people can start playing with it, having the core mechanics in place, everything working smoothly. And then we can get feedback. Hey, what do you like? What do you not like? What would you like to have additionally? Or things like that. Developing it with the community so that we create a game that they, in the end, want to play.
Does each player need to have a subscription or a license, or does it just need to be the GM? Because I know a lot of VTTs do that. The GM needs a license and then the players don't, or everybody has to have a subscription. How does it work?
Right. So we got a lot of feedback regarding this. And for the moment, it's planned that every player would need a copy, like it's with Tabletop Sim, basically. Maybe after release, we're thinking about creating something that's like a trial, where if the GM owns the copy, the player can play with some restricted functionalities. But it's something for after release. At the moment, I think every player needs a copy is the way to go for.
No, that's fine. And you do have tiers in your Kickstarter where you can actually get multiple code access. So that's great for groups. Okay, so the Kickstarter is going. It's only got, about 12 days left, give or take. So you really want to jump in on that if you can. Guys, thank you for coming and chatting to us about this very exciting project. I have to say I called it because remember my podcast from January where I was talking about VR as the way forward? Well, this is finally the VR project to get behind. So check them out. Links down below, of course. And yes, good luck, guys. Hopefully we will be chatting to you again in beta release, perhaps, when we can actually show some of the software in action. Anyway, until then, thanks, chaps.
Thanks a lot.